Hi everyone, my name is Alexander. I'm the founder of Waveris, and for the last 9 years, my wife Arena and I have been helping families move to places where life is more comfortable, safer, and more profitable. Today, I'm going to tell you about what is perhaps one of the most underrated relocation options right now. It's Panama, specifically about getting permanent residency through property purchase with the future possibility of citizenship. If you think Latin America is somewhere far away and complicated, stay with me for a few minutes. I'll explain why this has become our top solution for clients in 2026. So why even consider Panama right now? It's a stable dollar-based economy, has no capital controls, and one of the fastest immigration processes in the world. But the main thing is the qualified investor program. First, you don't get a temporary visa, but permanent residency right away. Second, you can include your spouse, children up to 25 if they're studying, and even parents. This is a rarity for immigration programs. Third, after 5 years, you can apply for Panamanian citizenship. High rental yield of 6 to 7% annually from the property, and the ability to open bank accounts in companies. The procedure takes 2 months on average. For comparison, in Europe, this takes years. You only need to fly in twice to submit documents and to pick up your resident card. Before we move on to specific properties and steps, I want to introduce you to our company, Waveris. My wife Arena and I have been in the immigration business for over 9 years. We have deep expertise and understanding of all the nuances of immigration law and over 500 successful cases. We have personal experience living in 5 countries. We've obtained residency ourselves, going through all the stages we talk about. This allows us to foresee difficulties and offer solutions that actually work. We help families and entrepreneurs gain the freedom to move without stress or doubt. If you're looking for a reliable partner to guide you from the first consultation to your final cedula, apply via the links in the description. So why do investors and expats from all over the world love Panama so much? The climate. There's no winter here in the way we're used to. A tropical climate. The average annual temperature is around 26 to 28 degrees Celsius. The rainy season alternates with the dry season, but even when it rains, the sun comes out every day. It's comfortable for living as you don't need dozens of seasonal wardrobes, and you can lead an active lifestyle year-round. Quality of life. Panama is a modern, dynamic country. The capital, Panama City, is reminiscent of Miami or Singapore. Skyscrapers, developed infrastructure, world-class shopping malls, excellent healthcare, and international schools. At the same time, the cost of living is noticeably lower than in the United States or Europe. You can afford high-quality service, comfortable housing, and diverse leisure activities without overpaying. Safety. Panama is considered one of the safest countries in Central America. It has a stable political system and a low crime rate in tourist and business districts. And importantly, there's no such thing as a street threat to foreigners, which people are used to in some neighboring countries. The economy and the dollar. Panama uses the US dollar as its national currency. This means no devaluation risks, no currency controls, and money flows in and out freely. A banking system that is familiar for international settlements. Taxes. For foreign residents, the tax on income earned outside of Panama is zero. The country operates on a territorial principle of taxation. If your business or investments are located outside of Panama, you don't have to pay taxes here. Nature and lifestyle. 2 oceans, the Pacific and the Atlantic, are separated by just a 1-hour drive. Here you'll find mountain jungles, white sand beaches, and urban dynamics. For some, it's a chance to live by the ocean. For others, to do business in the city center. Panama offers a choice. Want the rhythm of a metropolis? You got it. Want a quiet life on the coast? That's also possible. And all this comes with a fast and transparent residency process, which we'll discuss in detail now. So the requirements for the Qualified Investor Program. What's acquired? A real estate investment, $300,000. You can buy one property or several totaling $300,000. Also, if you choose more expensive apartments, say for $600,000, you can pay $300,000 yourself, and a mortgage for foreigners at about 8% is available for the rest. An important condition: you can't sell the property for 5 years after obtaining your status. Or if you do sell, you must buy another one for the same amount within 6 months. The applicant requirements are simple. No criminal record and proof of the legal source of funds. The process: property search. We only work with authorized developers approved by the Immigration Service. Remote purchase. The contract is signed remotely. Payment via SWIFT transfer or, for certain developers, even cryptocurrency. Document preparation. We help legalize criminal records, marriage certificates, and birth certificates. The first trip is for 5 business days. Submitting documents and opening a bank account. You receive a temporary cedula, a residency card. A waiting period of 1 to 2 months while the Immigration Service approves the application. The second trip is for 2 business days. Receiving your permanent cedula. Conditions for maintaining status. You're not required to live in the country on a permanent basis. It's enough to visit for at least 1 day every 2 years to keep the status active. Currently, we're working with 3 top projects. I selected them based on the reliability and yield ratio. The first option is for those who want high yields in the center of the action. Harmonia and Aventura Hotel. These are apartments and individual rooms in the Balboa Business District of Panama City. Prices range from $166,000 to $344,000. Construction will be completed in 2026. The plus, it's the heart of the city with high rental demand. The yield is projected at 6 to 7% annually. The second option is for lovers of nature and the ocean. Seashore Reserve. This is a resort complex, villas and apartments right on the ocean front. Caracol Beach, 90 kilometers from the capital. There are both completed properties and those under construction until 2028. Prices start from $586,000. The yield is about 6%. Perfect if you're looking for a vacation spot and an asset at the same time. The third option is the premium segment. Bosco, this is the private Santa Maria area with golf courses. Premium apartments from $484,000 to $2 million. Construction until 2027 or 2028. The yield here is lower, 5 to 6%, but liquidity and status are higher. This is a purchase for those seeing Panama as a second base for decades. By the way, for our clients, we organize an investment tour to Panama. For just $1,500, you get a 2-night stay and a 5-star hotel, transfers, and most importantly, personal assistance from our representative, who will show you these properties in person and answer all your questions. Panama today is a window of opportunity. While many wait for conditions to improve in Europe, here you can already get solid residency status in 2 months with dollar-denominated real estate as an asset. If you want to, secure your capital through real estate and at the same time have the freedom to travel and not be tied down to a place of residence, Panama's program is your ideal choice. Thank you for watching until the end. If you have questions about the terms, about specific properties, or you want to sign up for an investment tour, give us a like, write your questions in the comments, or follow the link in the description to sign up for a free consultation.